Hi, sunshine. Go back to our channel. I'm Taylor Ann.
And I'm Lorianne.
And together we are MADCURLS. And welcome to another MADCURLS video. We are now in our MADCURLS Week of Favorite 2020. And this is the treatment video where we talk about deep conditioners, moisturizing deep conditioners, protein treatments, just other types of treatments in general we're going to mention here. But these are all our favorites.
It's our favorites in no particular order.
No particular order. And we realized in the last video that we hadn't done a week of favorites since 2018.
Yes.
So this is like, what's 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah. So, wow.
And the premise of this is that we are a product review channel and we try lots of things. And though things are successful in videos, a lot of the videos that we do, like we rave about the products in the video, but you often ask afterward, are you still using that? You know, what's your favorite? When you ask for opinions about like our favorite clarifiers or our favorite deep conditioners, we would like to be able to lead you guys to a list of things that are favorites.
Yeah.
Though we have a list and we lead you guys to that, for some reason we get the question over and over again. So we just figured since our channel's growing, let's just do it again because new brands have come out. We have new favorite things.
Right.
The list kind of switched up a little bit from 2018. We think, I don't know, we were supposed to view the video last night and we just didn't.
Definitely.
So, but probably a lot of things probably were in the other video because we are creatures of habit.
Yeah, not for me. I think I need one of these products. Everything else is new.
Wow.
So okay, my list is not the same.
I think my list
it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, give or take a.
I mean, that just goes to show that it still works and you love it. So
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So if you want to see our deep treatment favorites 2020, then
please keep watching.
Please keep watching.
Okay, I'm going to start with one of my favorite brands that I've been raving about for years, Curl Junkie, because I see 3 items here from Curl Junkie, so let me just put them all in one video. These 2 would be considered protein treatments. I had this one, I accidentally showed this one in the cleanser video, and I'm like, uh-oh. You know, I said that was...
I didn't know what it was. I put it on the table.
Yeah, you were the prop girl, so you didn't know. All the bottles look alike, all the bottles.
Girl, I wasn't reading bottles, girl.
Yeah, so this is called Repair Me. This was the first protein treatment that I used to use even before I knew what a protein treatment was. I don't know. I just used it as a conditioner. It would leave it in my hair even because I didn't know any better back then. But it's still on my list. I love it. It is, when I think of a protein treatment, back then this is what I would always grab. Now, since then, I have switched over to what is on the table here now. I don't want to hog the time, but like,
you might as well.
Let me just kind of like show things. She has
such a giant list over here.
Yeah.
Even though I said 5 products.
Yeah, as I'm talking, like, but this used to be my all-time favorite, and it still is. And every now and then I will go back. I love the smell. It's tropical, and it works. It absolutely works. It is pricey. It is $30, but it works, and I love it. But since I found this one, the next one I'm getting ready to show right here, Miche. This is the Miche protein. This, to me, oh my gosh, anytime I use this one, you can best believe that my hair is going to be very, very defined and very curly if I use this before I do my stylers. And so I love this, and I like it when on my days off, which is normally I just use Curl Mix, but if I don't, I use something else. I like that, but whenever I'm like filming like a new video and a new brand and I have to use their shampoo and their conditioner, I think that this could so much more enhance because I know that this automatically makes my curls boing back because my curls love protein, and this is just the perfect amount of protein, I guess, because I've never seen protein kind of like react that well in my hair, and so bounce back time.
And I wouldn't say I'm protein sensitive, but kind of, sort of. I don't like a whole lot of protein in my hair. It could have to do with the density of my hair. I don't know. Or porosity. I'm sorry. You're high porosity. I'm low porosity. It could have something to do with that. I don't know. But that's not too strong for people who are sensitive to protein, because if I'm going to do a protein treatment, I do grab the Miche as well. The Miche isn't on my side, well, as far as the protein treatment goes. But if I do need protein, I do grab the Miche. Very good, even for people who are sensitive to protein.
Right.
It's not too overwhelming.
Okay, and so then also a little bit of protein. I think it has like properties of like keratin or something in it, but I do know that one time my hair was flat, kind of like, you know, and they said if you want like boing kind of like curls, then I grabbed this. It's strengthening. It's Beauty Curls. This is by Curl Junkie. Beauty Curls strengthening hair conditioner, and down here Revitalizing or whatever. But it wasn't one that I always grabbed. But my favorite one used to be Curl Fix, I think it was called. They no longer make that one. They couldn't find a particular ingredient, so they don't have that. But this I kind of like used in replacement and saw that, wow. And at the time I didn't know like this has protein in it, and this is why my hair loves it. And this is another one that would make my hair boing, and I love it, but still not as much boing as Miche. Like Miche really like boings it. And then, of course, the same line, Curl Junkie. For years, been in my collection. 10 years, going strong, curl rehab. Just, I feel it's very heavy. Just replaced it again. Love this Curl Rehab. It's nothing like Curl Rehab. At one point, I was getting, before I was on the channel, the great big old $56 size or whatever, because I was constantly just pumping it out and using it every wash. But now, because we're constantly filming and stuff, I don't get to use it as much as I used to, but it's always in my collection. So these 3 conditioners, protein and moisturizing ones from Curl Junkie, are really good. Okay.
Awesome. And so since we're talking about Miche, I'll show my first product, the Miche, the Indulge Moisturizing Deep Conditioner. Ever since I got, something in my eye. Sorry. Ever since I got onto it, it's been my favorite moisturizing deep conditioner. Love it so much. It's perfect. It's moisturizing. It smells amazing. And I love to do it and like add a little bit of heat to it, either with the hot heads caps or, you know, the dryer hack. Love it. My hair is so soft and the curls are bouncy and just moisturized, and it's just, I think, one of the best deep conditioners on the market. It's my favorite deep conditioner. Love it so much. So of course it's my first one I'm going to mention, even though this is no particular order, but I'm just going to mention my favorite right off the bat.
All right.
The Miche Indulge. Love it so much.
Okay. Again, like we said, in no particular order, but I am excited about this because it's always been in my life, and I've brought it back to my life. I didn't really know that I needed it back, but I did, because there's protein and then there's like protein, and ApHogee is no joke protein. I didn't bring the one in that it's in the bathroom, but anyway, the original one that you put in your hair and put the dryer on and you bake it in definitely works. They came out with this a few years ago, and I never had confidence in it, and I think I might have said so on the channel time to time. I have it, but I'm not going to use that because I felt like it wasn't going to be as intensive. But if you guys follow the channel, you know that we've been going through a lot with our hair, and one day, I don't know why it came to my mind, but I'm like, maybe ApHogee, like all else fails, and I had the other smaller one. I don't know why I didn't reach for that one. Maybe I didn't want it to be that complicated, but I tried this one day, and it's so simple. 5 minutes with the white side, which is the protein, and then you go into balance out your hair with the pink side. This would be the what do they call this? They call it here protective moisturizer, but in the original line, when you buy the 2 separate ones, that one's called like the balancing
no, it's
moisturizing. Yeah, it's something. It was the balancing something shampoo.
It's supposed to bring like the moisture back into your hair.
So you strip it down, like, not strip it, but you do whatever protein does in a very, very probably like intense way, and then this brings it back. And so this is what I've been using the last, I think I've done it twice now. I'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's ApHogee Strengthening Kit.
Yes, this is like the kit. So if you love ApHogee, if you heard about it, a lot of people used to be afraid of that other one because you had to bake it in, and like they felt like it was salon services quality, and it might have been, but I never knew the difference back when I started this, maybe like 25 years ago. I used ApHogee when I first heard about it, when I had my first child and my hair was shedding, and somebody told me ApHogee, and I tried it, and I've been using it ever since. So this one definitely I recommend. This is their latest version of it, and it's not as harsh or as intense, because that other one will last you 6 weeks, whereas this one, I've been doing this every 4 weeks. I think it says every 3 to 4 weeks you can do this, and I'm doing this every 4 weweeks. And this
so what is the reason that you do it?
I do this when you have a lot of breakage in your hair. It says it's the ApHogee Hair Strengthening Kit is a convenient way to help stop hair breakage for weeks and to prepare hair for any chemical service. So it definitely does. It puts that breakage at bay, and it helps you get a chance to get your hair growing and to retain that length without all that breaking and shedding, and just it's just when your hair is falling out and it's shedding. So this stops it on a dime. Like the day you put it in, you will see the difference like immediately. At least that's been my experience, and it's been yours as well. Like, you've had an ApHogee treatment when the breakage and all the hair you see in the bottom of your bathtub, like, it's no longer there, or not to that degree. When you put this in, it works. I'm shocked by it. So this is on the table, and I thought I was going to bring in the other one, but I didn't. But when I do the other one, I start off with the whole system. I've read reviews, and I've seen people say that they'll shampoo their hair with something else, and they'll put that in, and then they'll like deep conditioner. They don't use like the pink side, and they'll put something else in, like a deep conditioner. I don't like try to switch up on the rules, because if it's not broke, why fix it? So I stick with the way ApHogee says to do it. They say start off with the shampoo for damaged hair, which I do, and then I go in with the treatment that you have to like kind of bake in your hair with that, and that system works for me. So this is what has helped me regain my hair back. and regain the health and the strength of my hair.
Okay.
Afro G.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So another deep conditioner that is one of my favorites and my favorite for a while is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. Love this, love this, love this. I've been using it well over a year before I discovered the Miche one, but now these two are kind of like up there for my favorites. Love it so much. Hair is super moisturized. Again, love to use it with a little bit of heat. Love the slip on it. It's just amazing. I think it's one of Shea Moisture's best deep conditioners because they have so many. They have so many deep conditioners. It's definitely one of their best if you're looking for a good moisturizing deep conditioner. Love this one. Love it so much.
And you do.
Oh, this might be. Oh, is this a new one? Oh, I think this is a new one. Oh, it's new. It smells good.
Okay.
I love this
Always
one.
Keep plenty of backups here.
Gotta keep backups of the faves. So yes, definitely this one. This is so boring because I've mentioned this so many times on the channel. You guys should have known this was gonna be here.
Was it in the last one, or you didn't know about it back then?
Oh, I feel like it probably was in the last one. I have to go back and watch the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably was. I feel like I've definitely been using it for 2 years at least.
Okay.
At least, yeah, it's probably definitely the last one. But yeah, y'all know.
Okay, the next one right here is a new one to our house and maybe the natural community, right? Because this treatment,
new to the natural community,
whole treatment line came out back in October, November, perhaps, or maybe I don't know. People back then were saying that they were getting like oils and different things.
This is new,
way back when, but this
in October.
Yeah, this I love. The whole word hyaluronic acid excited me when I heard about that in this deep conditioner because I use those kinds of products on my face. I love that hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to add extra moisture and plump up my aging face. So when I heard about hyaluronic acid in this is the one that I reach for and grab for. It stays in my basket in the bathroom. And this is Curlsmith Hydro Cream Soothing Mask. And this is a deep conditioner that stays in there, and I like shampoo my hair. They have a whole line. I think we put it in our cleansing video that we just did. But this is what I ended up with. At the end of I think you ended it with you put the conditioner in.
Yes.
And so sometimes people condition and like the rinse out conditioner and then they deep condition. I'm not one of those people, so I will do their primer and then their exfoliator and then rinse that out and then go in right away with this. You make the extra step. Yeah.
Comment down below what kind of person you are. Do you like shampoo, condition, deep conditioner, or do you shampoo, go straight in with your deep conditioner? You skip the condition because you feel like the deep conditioner is like a conditioner.
Yeah.
But I always shampoo, condition, deep condition.
Okay.
Use shampoo and deep condition if you're gonna deep condition.
Yeah. So this is Balance and Restore. Intense hydration, and it is. There's another line, their hydrating line. It's orange. That's how it's identified. That this is the blue turquoisey one.
Yeah.
This is the treatment
That's their
line.
moisture line. This is the scalp recipe line.
Excellent. Okay, the moisture line has a deep conditioner as well. They're both equally like comparable, but I happen to like this one because of that ingredient, and I just like the way it makes my hair feel. So. Right, this is on my list.
Awesome, and that's like clean ingredients, Curlsmith. If you're looking curly girl friendly, organic ingredients, all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit on the higher end. Yeah, so it's considered a higher end product. All right, moving on. I'll stay with my Shea Moisture Wave. Tried this. I saw it in the store, and then I didn't get it at the time when I first saw it, and then I ended up going back for it, and I've been loving and using it ever since. The Moringa and Avocado Power Greens Reconstructor. Love this so much. Does this have protein in it? I'm not sure.
I know the word reconstructor, right?
Because I've definitely already used it like 3 times already. The past couple of it has hydrolyzed silk, but I don't think that's considered protein. I don't know, but it has moringa oil, avocado oil, power green mix in it, kale, green tea, all that kind of stuff. Like I love this.
Okay.
Every time I use it, my hair is so soft.
It feels like a mild, like
greens. My hair is so soft because I haven't really been on that greens wave because I don't like the way like products with like all those greens, the way it smells. It smells kind of like sour to me. I don't know. I don't like it. But I'm funny about smells. But this smells so mild. Doesn't smell like greens. And I actually haven't used this with heat yet. I've used it every time without heat. Like I'll put it in, put a plastic cap on, and like just leave it on my hair for like 20 minutes, an hour, whatever, and then like rinse it out. And my hair is just shiny. The curls are bouncy. My curls are soft, and this is so great. I wish it came like a little bit bigger.
Try that.
Yeah. You didn't try it. Yeah, we did a video on it. I think you did something else. You might have actually done something else. Yeah. But you didn't try this. This is so good. Yeah. Really, really love this. So now this is like my second favorite. Somebody asked, I think on the video, where this fell in the lineup of my Shea Moisture like favorite deep conditioners. Okay. Definitely like number 2. Like I'll always love the the Manuka honey one.
Okay.
This is definitely a strong number 2.
Wow.
Love this.
Okay.
This is really great. So.
All right. So let me see. So now we're talking about green things. Let me slide Sotanicals over here. So I'll just like do these 3 all together. And no surprises there. Afrotastic is still on the list. Do I reach for it as much as I once did? No, but to me it still qualifies for a space in this video because I still reach for it. I still use it the way I do with my Curl Junkie stuff. It's just the one that I was shocked about after my days of curl rehab. Curl rehab always stays there, but this one I was just kind of like, And when we did the if you had to choose videos, I think this one eked out my favorite Curl Junkie. But yet, even though I'm using a lot of things, like they all stay together, like they all have a place in my hair regimen at some point. I might like something a little bit better, but other days I might feel like something else. So this is why they're all kind of like here, because I do reach for these things on the days that I'm not filming. I can choose. So then another one that I got onto was the Monoi Moisture Slip Deep Conditioning Fertilizing Dip. So much slip, so moisturizing. I don't know kind of like how I overlooked it. I bought it a while ago, and I think it wasn't until last year, after I had it probably for maybe 6 to 8 months, I was like, okay, I have that. Let me try it. And once I tried it, I couldn't believe it. Almost kind of like competed with like Afrotastic. I was like, wow. But then when they had the hair show, she had the pamphlet, Io, and she explained what each one had the ingredients. And this one, ever so slight, ever so little bit, has a slight protein in it of some sort, and that's why probably my hair loves it so much, because my hair is just so curly after I use this one. It brings back like whatever it needs into my hair. So this might have slightly that. I don't know enough about the ingredients in all of these, so I can't speak on it, but this one I love, very moisturizing. This one I absolutely love since I got onto it. Can't get rid of that. And this one, talking about greens, I love this, but this one I think was going to replace a Honey's Handmade that I didn't think she was going to bring back. I don't know why that one's not on the table here.
The mixed greens.
The mixed greens, yeah. Okay, that one I loved. I was so afraid that it was not going to come back. It did come back. Did it come back?
I believe it came back as a permanent product.
Okay.
I believe it did.
The mixed greens
deep conditioner or mask. Yeah.
Okay, and
it was called mixed greens though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I started preparing for its inevitable loss. Like I wouldn't be able to get it anymore. So I think someone told me that this was green. It looked green, and it had like the same kind of. Okay, this one is Sotanicals Fro Despair Vitamin Hair Repair, and it's green.
Yeah,
and it had the same idea of like just healthy things, just green things. It's slightly green. This smells so green. I know you hate it. It smells so green. It smells like a wheatgrass shot or something. So green, so green. Okay,
no,
and
thank you.
and I love that. So this is on. Right. This is on the table too.
So that's the green one, and then you said the Afrotastic is the one that has the slight protein in it.
Yes.
And then the Monoi Moisture Slip Deep Conditioning Fertilizing Dip was the one that shocked you. That's kind of like your really favorite one.
Yeah, just very smooth and just I like Afrotastic. I thought like there was no other. And when I saw that, I'm like, why doesn't this one get talked about? Because everybody knows Afrotastic. Yeah. They even have the liter sizes and all of that. But why is no one talking about like this one as much? But this one I love too. And those are my 3 Sotanical ones.
All right. Moving on to another one that I go in and out of loving, but I'm more in than out. Is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is definitely on the pricier side, but it does everything it says it's going to do. What really caught my eye was it says you would notice like a change in your hair after 3 uses. And in 2019, when my hair was really going through, I was using this a lot. I was actually sometimes either using this by itself or I would pair it with the Miche and use them both together and do a deep treatment like that. Do you guys like mix deep conditioners? Like sometimes I'll mix deep conditioners. And I was really liking this. This I found out was actually considered some sort of protein treatment because it does repair. It's supposed to repair, strengthen your hair, stop shedding, all that kind of stuff. So really love this. This I think is like $39 or $49, one or the other.
Yeah,
39,
48, 38, 40, something like that. Yeah,
one of those, yeah. It's up there for 8 ounces. It's really up there, but it really does do everything it said it's going to do, and you do see a change, at least for me, in my hair within 3 times using it. I think you even mentioned you're like, oh, your hair kind of looks different. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I've been using Briogeo. Like, it's lit. So, really love this. Love this.
I like this video because it shows a variety. Because not that I had a chance to really try that, because as you mentioned, either in this video, I don't remember, or in the other one, where if somebody, I think it was the other one, it was cleansers. If one of us likes something, the other one doesn't really use it if they don't have to, because why take away from the person that loves it? So in the other video, it was the black soap shampoo, and you knew I loved it so much. And so like you tried it for a video, but like you don't use it all the time, because you know I do. So Briogeo, I know that you like it so much. So I might have used it maybe one time, so I can't really speak on it, but I like the variety because quite frankly, when I used it, I wasn't like all that impressed. I'm like, okay, like everybody, I know it's popular. What's it called? Don't despair. Yeah, and I have they have add-on things. I think it's like shampoo and conditioner, and recently I saw something else. But so that like might work for you, and things over here might work for me. And so that's why we're saying this is just giving you like a little cursory list of what's out there and what works for us and our hair type and our porosity and all of that. Even though I don't believe in like typing, because other things that I like that are typed for other textures of hair work perfectly for me. So
no, you guys get like totally bang for your buck, because like you're looking at my side like I probably wouldn't be using none of that. I'm looking at your side like I haven't seen nothing over there that I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna reach for. But so we, even though like we're on the channel, like we do it together, we definitely have different tastes in products and different things that work for our hair, which is cool. Which is the next one we're gonna roll out here, because we're both gonna roll them out. These are these shampoos that you use, color depositing shampoos. So their shampoo conditioner, mine had a mask, but we decided to put them in the treatment because it's not every time we do our hair. It is more like a treatment, but we just got onto them and they are absolutely a favorite. 100%. I don't know how they found out about the MADCURLS channel, but they reached out and they asked could they send us products, and they sent us the products in the nicest way. They had our picture like in the inside of the box. They had all like the fluff. They sent like the little pop socket things. I mean, it was just really, really nice. And a whole other line also they sent. And it was just a very nice thing. But however they got onto us, I don't know. I still always say Big Brother's watching, because do they know that I was constantly plugging in my orange hair? Like the toning. Okay, my hair was extremely orange a few months ago, and it has been consistently since the last set of highlights. Not only was it dry and damaged. So like July 2019 was when our highlights really hit the fan, when we both went and got them redone. Yeah, check out that video. We came back. It looked nice, I think, in the video, but as the time went on, they were getting more and more copper. They never Yours were going copper. Yeah. My highlights were like a darker kind of yellow. Typically they're bright. They went from me going in there being bright. She was just supposed to bring them kind of up on my head because I had the bangs at the time, and they were just like at the ends, and she was supposed to bring them back up, but they ended up going darker. But I think mine really suffered from the damage of the bleach this time around for whatever reason. Yours were orange. Yeah, mine, yours were orange. Well enough alone. I said that I feared going in, because it's almost kind of like a guessing game when I go in there. I don't know if she writes down the recipe or whatever, but they always come out different. You have to hold your breath. Are they going to come out ashy, or are they going to come out like more like towards copper? Sometimes we'll mix it with different colors and toners. But 9 times out of 10, we've been going to her for at least like 5-6 years, and it's good every time. Yeah, lately it's that, and so she started thinking maybe it was something that I did. I don't know, because before I went in, not that like the day before, but during that like time frame, I had used Sotanicals, the Mentonite or Hentonite or something, and when she found out about the henna, she's like, oh my gosh, like henna, this is what's like causing why your hair didn't like take to it. I don't know, I didn't know enough about it. I couldn't pull up the Hentonite and the salon, because at that point it was off the site. I couldn't find it anywhere. I googled it, I Amazoned it. I couldn't find that Hentonite for anything to see how much henna was in that, why my hair went orange. But it certainly went orange, and it stayed consistently orange. And then I even went back and had it redone over the summer, and it lasted, no, not the summer, like December, because I remember sitting at Stu Leonard's at the table, and my hair was very, very dark, and I'm like, okay, now you nailed it, now you got it down. I thought the orange was gone. Nope. A couple of weeks later, it came back. It broke through again. Yeah. So the orange was there to stay. And then I started doing my own research, and I started looking into these color depositing shampoos. And one line that I got was Matrix, and it was okay. But when this brand contacted us and asked, and again, changer. Yeah, game changer, complete game changer. So the brand is Fanola. Yeah, Fanola. And so they have like what is it? what kind of shampoos are these?
The
toning, like toning
yes.
shampoos.
Yeah.
So I love that they have 2 different types. So this is no orange. So this is for people who have like that copper color and you want to pull the copper out.
Right.
Mine is over here. The purple is no yellow when your hair is like super yellow tones, but you want to make it ashier.
Right.
So these are the ones I've been using.
So
the Fanola No Yellow.
When they got to the house, by that point, I had been doing my hair with Matrix, and Matrix is the one that I got. It was all blue. The shampoo was completely blue. And so at that point, the copper kind of was away from it. So I said, okay, so when they came to the house, I started using yours initially because I felt like the copper was gone and I wanted to try to like brighten up my highlights again. So I used that and I loved it. And I loved the uniqueness of it because during my research, I saw that when your hair is like kind of like coppery and off colored with highlights, you need a combination of both. Some people do purple shampoo and some people do blue shampoo, but you kind of need that combination of like that violet. You need that purple and you need that blue to knock it out. And this is what this has. This shampoo, the color of the shampoo, I believe is purple.
It's very purple.
And the color of the
this is the conditioner.
That's the conditioner.
So the conditioner is a foam and it's like a light kind of like lavender color. It's very cool. So there's
this is very, very, very purple.
You have to wear gloves because it will like get under your nails.
And my hands like will be stained.
Yeah, so it's very purple, and then there is the foam, which I don't know. You can kind of see. You can kind of not really.
Yeah,
but it's like a light purple,
very lavender.
Then you rinse this out, and then you go in with the mask, which is blue. Is blue.
This this is where the magic happens. I said because you go in with the purple shampoo and then you do the mask and it's like almost navy blue. It is so blue. I was shocked and I said, okay, they got this color thing down pat because that is what I had been reading. That it doesn't just do purple. You don't just do purple. You don't just do blue. You need a combination of both of them to knock out that. And I did. And so I used this for weeks and loved it. But then now I started seeing kind of like that orange coming back, and now I'm getting like to be like the mixtress, and so I felt like I could do my own thing. So I said, well, they did send me blue, let me see, and I was even more impressed with the blue because the blue shampoo is definitely blue, as you can see in the lid. It's definitely blue, and this is kind of like a pale blue, like it's like a. Let me just see if I can open the bottle, and it's very complementary to the very, very dark blue shampoo, and I love it. So it's kind of like this color blue in there. It's not as dark as the shampoo, which is a very dark blue, but not as dark as the mask and the purple.
The mask and the purple is like really dark blue. But what I love the most about these products is that they're moisturizing.
Yes.
Because toning shampoos can turn your hair to hay.
Yeah.
I used to hate toning day with other types of toners we used to use because my hair would be dry. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have to tone my hair today. My hair is about to be a hay fest.
Yeah.
And every single product is moisturizing. The shampoo is moisturizing. The mask is moisturizing. The conditioner is moisturizing. Then you can put it through your hair with the gloves and there's slip.
Yes.
And when you rinse it out, your hair has like this shine to it. So as you guys have been saying, like, oh, I like dark hair Tay. Like even my natural color, my brown is just shiny and nice, as well as my highlights not looking like hay anymore. They're definitely ashy. Yeah. And it's just a great,
and you can see
they're great products.
If you go back and visit some of the videos 3 or 4 months ago, my hair was definitely orange, very orange. At the time, I was doing the best I could. I was using these drops, and these drops did kind of knock it out at times because if you saw orange in those videos, it was definitely more orange than that. Just before I would get on, I would pour oil in my hands and then put one of these drops in. And then again, as I was like doing my research.
These are the IGK drops.
Yes.
IGK Mixed Feelings.
Yes.
They have one for brunettes, blue hair, the blue one, and blonde, the purple one. We have a video on these.
Yeah, we do. So for the longest, I was using just the purple. And then they came out recently with the blue. And so I got the blue. But again, I started like doing my research and I'm like, I'll kind of like mix them both. Even before any of this Fanola came about, any of this, like I didn't know like the concept of mixing like purple and blue, but that is what knocks out that copper.
Yeah.
And these are great. And these are last minute kind of.
These are like a quick fix kind of.
Yes.
You put them in your hair styler.
Yes.
And it like tones your hair while it's drying and like you're styling. These definitely last longer because this is shampoo, conditioner, like a mask. Like, I don't feel the need to do this every single wash day. At all. It definitely lasts. Yeah,
the color stays. They're calling color depositing shampoos or color depositing conditioner, meaning that it does deposit a little bit of color in your hair. So it'll knock out that, like on the color wheel, orange is opposite of blue, and so it knocks out that. I think on the color wheel, purple and yellow. Okay.
Yeah. So depending on what you need, like I wouldn't use the no blue. You're like, you should try the no blue. I'm like, well, my hair is an orange, like so I don't need the no blue. I need the no yellow because my highlights will get like yellowy, and I like them more ashy, closer to like white almost. Like I like the, like ashy. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I like. So, but they're amazing.
All really this stuff here are things that we give the thumbs up on. That we say yes. Like I said, this is temporary. This is something that you would pour in oil. This is something you would pour in a styler. And there is kind of like a map, a brochure kind of to show you how to do it. Like
how many
drops you need if you want to add it to your shampoo to make it kind of like a color depositing shampoo. If you want to add it to your conditioner, if you want to add it to your style, they'll tell you how many. I never really kind of follow that. I would take it and just keep pumping away until I mixed it up and then just like slapped it in my head. Just do anything to get out those orange tones. But when this came along, yeah, you can just kind of like see. You could see how many highlights I had, which was insane because that's why my hair was so damaged. And then having all this amount of highlights and then to have a whole head of orange, it was just a mess. But ever since Fanola, it's really calmed it down and it's taking it down now. And yep, I think
that's
saved our hair. Are you done over there?
I'm done over here.
You are? Okay, yep. I have one more or like a combination of two more because I'm chatty. But Jansen's right here. Jansen's used to be in a bottle at the time. I thought, oh my gosh, this is outstanding. For years, I used the Algae Renew, and I raved about this. And then one time I used Jansen's, and I said, Jansen's is the deep conditioner. Like, this was good at the time, I felt, for years when I used it. But when I got onto Jansen's, I'm like, there is nothing more moisturizing than Jansen's. And then they put it in a jar. So I was so happy because it definitely deserves a place in a jar. It's that thick and that moisturizing. However, since my struggle with my hair and all that, I'm going back to what once worked, what once grew my hair, what once made my hair as long and as vibrant, as healthy as it once was. And so I've been reaching back for all of my old products from like the 2017 videos and all of that. And it's been bringing my hair back because that stuff worked. So just recently I went back to Algae Renew and I'm like, this stuff works. I used it for years. I got away from it trying all these other things, but I'm going to go back in with the health of my hair and try to heal this damaged hair. And this is another one that's in my repertoire. It might have been in the other video because I raved about it so much. So I'm sure it was. And so now it's back again in this video because it works.
It's Jansen's. I'm sorry, it's Algae Renew.
Yeah, the Jansen's is very, very moisturizing, but this one has properties, I guess, of like healing and, you know, whatever it does, deep conditioning, whatever deep conditioners do, vitamin packed, all of that. So I love this. So yeah, these both to me are on the list.
Okay. Yep. All right, guys. So this is our list for 2020 as of right now of our favorite deep conditioners, protein treatments in general, toning treatments, all that kind of stuff. So comment down below if you use any of these products and definitely drop your own list down below so we can see what kind of treatments you guys are using and loving.
Right.
We definitely want to see that. And I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video and
we shall see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.